Well now, come here, my dear. Sit close. Let me tell you a little story. You know, I wasn't always an old man. There was a time long ago when I was just like you. Young, curious, a little afraid, and full of big dreams. Ah, yes, dreams. We all have them. Some people want to travel the world. Some want to be doctors or teachers or build big houses. And some just want to speak a new language. English, maybe. Now that's not a small dream, my child. That's a brave one. And I'll tell you why. Learning a new language is like planting a tree. At first, you see nothing, just dirt and a tiny seed. People laugh. They say, "It's too small. It'll never grow." But you keep watering. You keep waiting. You believe. And one day, that little seed becomes a strong tree. Some people can't see that.
So let me tell you about a young boy I once knew. His name was Emil. Oh, sweet Emil. He was only 10 years old when I first met him. He lived in a quiet village. There weren't many books. There wasn't a school with big classrooms, no computers, no internet, but Emil had one thing, just one, a dream in his heart. He wanted to speak English. "Grandpa," he said to me one evening, "I want to talk like people on the radio." I smiled and said, "Well, my boy, then you must listen. Listen more than you speak." And so he did. Every day after school, Emil would run to my house. He'd sit by the window, holding a small radio in his hands. He didn't understand a word, but oh, how he listened. He listened with his heart. He didn't study grammar books, he didn't do exams, but slowly, word by word, something magical happened. One day, Emil came to me and said, "Grandpa, I heard someone say, 'Good morning' on the radio, and I understood." His eyes were wide, his hands were shaking, and my heart was full. You see, my dear, that's how it starts. Not with big leaps, but with small steps. Tiny steps that become great journeys. Now, Emil wasn't a genius. He forgot things, he made mistakes, he even got laughed at once or twice. But he never stopped, no sir. He kept going, like a little bird learning to fly. Every day he would practice. He would say things out loud, even to the chickens. "Hello, chicken," he'd say. "How are you today?" And those chickens, they never answered. But Emil didn't mind. He just laughed and said it again. Because practice, my child, makes you brave. When Emil turned 14, he found an old book at the market. It was a book of English stories. The pages were yellow, the words were difficult, but oh, how he loved it. He read slowly, very slowly. Sometimes only one sentence a day. But every sentence was a new world. He would sit by the fire, whispering each word, not for speed, not for tests, but for love. And you know what? The words began to stay. They stayed in his mouth, they stayed in his ears, and most of all, they stayed in his heart. Years passed, and one day Emil got a letter. It was from a school in the city. They had heard about the boy who taught himself English. They invited him to visit. He came to me that evening. His hands were shaking again, but this time, not from fear, from excitement. "Grandpa," he said, "do you think I'm ready?" And I looked at him, tall, proud, glowing with quiet courage, and I said, "My boy, you've been ready for a long time." So Emil packed a small bag, a shirt, a notebook, and that same old radio. When he arrived at the city, he was scared. The buildings were tall, the people spoke fast, everything moved like the wind. But Emil stood still. He listened, he smiled, and when someone asked him, "Do you speak English?" he said, "Yes," slowly, but from the heart. And that, my dear child, made all the difference. The people listened. They didn't laugh. They didn't judge. They leaned in close, because Emil's English wasn't just good. It was real. It was warm. It was honest. You see, anyone can memorize words, but to speak with heart, that is what people remember. Now, maybe you're thinking, "But Grandpa, I'm not like Emil. I forget. I'm slow. I make mistakes." Ah, my child, let me tell you something. So did Emil. So did I. So does everyone. Learning English, or anything in life, is not about being perfect. It's about being patient. It's about falling down and getting back up. It's about trying again when no one is watching. And most of all, it's about love. Love for learning. Love for the dream inside you. Let me tell you a secret. Even now, after all these years, I still learn new words. I still listen to people. And I still smile when I hear a good sentence. Because language is not just something we speak. It's something we live. It's how we connect. It's how we understand each other. It's how we say, "I see you. I hear you. I care." So, my dear, whatever you do, don't stop. If you forget, it's okay. If you're slow, that's fine. If others laugh, let them. Just keep listening, keep whispering the words, keep smiling at the pages if you must. Because one day, yes, one day, you will look back and you'll smile and you'll say, "I didn't know when, but I got there." And when that day comes, you'll remember this moment. You'll remember this story. And maybe, just maybe, you'll tell it to someone else. Someone younger. Someone scared. Someone who needs to hear it just like you did. And then you will become the teacher, the guide, the kind voice that says, "It's okay. I've been there. Keep going." Ah, what a beautiful circle. So now, take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Feel the air move through you. Feel the words settle in your heart. You're doing well, my dear. Better than you think. Your English is growing. Your heart is strong. And your journey is just beginning. I'll be here, watching, cheering, and always believing in you. Now, go on. Say something. Anything.
even if it's just hello. Because with one word, the world begins to open. And that is magic.